Hey guys, it's Colin here at eTrailer, and today we have a 2020 Jeep Wrangler Unlimited. So we're going to go ahead and do a test fit of these Titan Chain V-Bar Link snow tire chains. Now keep in mind the tire size for our Wrangler today is going to be 245/75 R17. So double check your tire size, make sure that these chains will fit your tire. Now it's always a good idea to keep a set of chains in your Wrangler for any situation that you might find yourself in where you just need some extra traction, whether it's ice, snow, maybe even some mud. Now with your Wrangler, obviously this can pull through a lot of different situations, but it's always nice to have that peace of mind with some aggressive chains to know that if you really do get stuck, you can throw these on your rear tire just to get that extra traction. Now these V-bar stud links are going to be some of the most aggressive chains you can get. The V-bar studs are going to really dig through that thicker snow and ice to give you traction, break it up so that you can drive forward. However, on the flip side, you do want to make sure you're not driving these in any lighter conditions. If your chains are going to be making contact with the pavement, the V-bar studs will wear down much quicker and you could possibly tear up the road. So definitely save these for those situations where it's very thick snow and ice or you're just out off-roading. And the chains are going to have a ladder pattern. So this is going to be great for starts and stops to make sure you got the traction you need. Now these chains do have a pretty snug fit on our tire. There is still a little bit of slack in there, so I do recommend picking up some of these rubber tensioners. What these are going to do are kind of pull down on the chain, take out any of that extra slack. They are sold separately, so what I'm going to do to install it is hook that first one on. You're going to have 6 of these rubber arms with hooks on the end. Once you do that first one, grab the one directly across from it, and then come directly across the tire and hook it on. And we'll do that for the rest of the arms as well. It's pretty easy to get them installed, and they're highly effective in taking out all that slack. So now we're going to have much better grip and a smoother ride. The chains do have a speed rating of 30 miles per hour, so make sure you keep it slow out there. They do come in a quantity of 2. They come in this nice canvas sack that makes for very easy storage, so they're not just laying around in your trunk, not going to be just interfering with other stuff you might have loaded. They'll be all contained in the bag. We have them installed on the rear of our Jeep, even though it is four-wheel drive, because if your four-wheel drive is not engaged, then it's going to be a rear-wheel drive vehicle. So it should help you out, especially if you have it in a four-wheel drive. Now that we've gone over some of those features, I'll show you guys how to get these installed. The first thing you want to do is lay your chains out flat, and then you want to check them over and make sure there's no kinks or twists in the links. If there's any tangles, make sure you get those out. Also, if you've used them for a couple years, it wouldn't hurt to look for broken links so you can replace those in order to use them. We shouldn't have to worry about that because we've got brand new chains right here. So what we're going to do is just grab them and then drape them over the top and sides of our tire. Now behind the tire, we'll make our first connection. You can see we got our hook right here. Got these 5 extra links. I've already kind of tested them out today, so I know that we have to go all the way back to the 5th link, which is the last one, in order to get a tight fit on our chains. So we're just going to go ahead and do that. It'd be safe for you to go ahead and go to the 5th one as long as you have the same tire size as we do. Now the front side's a little bit different. We got the same 5 links, but we have kind of a lever more than a hook. So what we're going to do is put that 5th link over top of a lever and feed it through. Just like that. With the extra links, I'm just going to feed them over top as well, just to get them out of the way. For the extra links in the back, you can either zip tie them up or just cut them off. So then we'll kind of push it back, hook it in place, and then it hooks onto that extra link right there. Now if you got the optional rubber tensioners, which I highly suggest you do, go ahead and get those installed as well. Once you've repeated this process for your other tire, I recommend driving forward a little bit, and then if it's possible, stop and get out and just take a look at your chains, make sure everything's still good to go. As long as they look good, you're going to be ready to hit the road. Well, that's just going to about do it for our test fit of the Titan Chain V-Bar snow tire chains on our 2020 Jeep Wrangler Unlimited.